So at the moment I'm using this rod. I'll just get up the details in a second. As you can see, I'm still kinda new to this. It's Elemental 6" and 6 foot and 7 inches, I think it is. The lure that I'm using is the mini bass jig 1-3, and the line I'm using is the braided line, just the cheapest one, and I think the reel is the mini spin. Yeah, it's the braided 0.05" that I'm using, and it's a mini spin 800. I'll go back to the map. So what I do is I just cast out, and you do this just by pressing the R2 button, and then you just start reeling back. I like to have it on not the slow setting but the one above, and there we go, there's a bass. Bass will fight a bit, so I keep the tension about halfway because I don't want to snap the line. It might take a bit longer to reel in, but it's better that than snapping the line. I'll also be doing other videos on the catfish fishing, and as I learn new fish I'll start doing a little videos on those. Depending on how big the fish is, it can take a while to reel it in. I reckon this will be about 1.5 pounds. I like bass fishing for money because you get like between 60 and 80 for a bass, depending on the size. These fish also give up a really good fight, whereas a lot of the other fish just, you can reel them straight in, they don't really fight at all. Depends on the fish and the size. I could put the tension in to reel it in a bit faster, but like I say, I don't want to snap my line up. So you can see the tension meter at the side. You can see it going to orange now, but that's a bit too much. If I kept that on, it would snap the line and then I would lose that rig, the mini bass rig. I've got 5 of them, so I can afford to lose 1 or 2, but they're expensive. As a new player to this game, it can be quite difficult to figure stuff out, and what reels go with what line and rod and stuff like that, so it's better to kind of play the tutorials and you know, maybe have a look on the help forums. And there's also a couple other people do Planet Fishing Planet videos as well. This is the first video I've done yet. Hi whoever's watching, thank you for coming to my video. We're fishing for bass, and hopefully I should just be about to reel this one in. This is the thing about bass, you think you've just got them in and they'll speed off again. But I should have this one in a second. Even right at your feet they'll still put up a little bit of a fight. And there we go. That is a spotted bass, and yeah, it's about 1.781 pounds, and that's $137 I think this is in, so that's not bad for making money. I find the best time of day to fish for these is around 12 o'clock onwards, so you can always press the triangle button to move the time forward a little bit, but you can only do this so many times. I think it's half an hour you have to wait. Oh, got a bass right at my feet there, and it's gone. There's definitely a fish on there, and I must have lost it. It's the first time I've ever lost one. And there we go, there's another one. Again, that was practically right at my feet. So sometimes they don't actually bite way out. I mean, that was about 40 feet out that it bit at. And I apologise for the noise in the background, it's just my puppy playing. Overall, I find this game a very, very good fishing simulator. Very realistic. The fish will behave pretty much the same as they would in real life. And also, again, fishing for them on the rod is very much realistic, like it would be in real life. Also, being Scottish, we don't have certain fish types that they have in the States and that, so it's a good way of having a try at fishing those kind of fish when you aren't able to fish for them in your country. I mean, we have certain types of bass, but I don't think we have the spotted bass. Again, this one is putting up a bit of a fight. We'll just get it in here soon. I mean, it is tempting to put the tension up higher to bring it in quicker, but you end up spending a lot of money on new rigs and stuff. So that one was a bit smaller than the last, and I will keep that. Yeah, I'm fishing with a Fish Hut small keep net, which holds up to a total weight of 8 pounds and 8 ounces. So you can fit quite a few fish in there. The first one that you start off with is the extra small, and you can't hold too many fish on that, so the keep nets are a bit expensive, but it's worth getting a bigger one, I think, as you get further on into the game, because as you start fishing for bigger fish, you'll find that will fill up really quickly, and you don't want to go leaving to empty your net every so often. Hi whoever's watching, please leave a comment. Now what I'm doing here is pressing the L2 button to give it a bit of a wiggle. Sometimes if you wiggle the jig, it will draw them in. Again, if you kind of reel it in slowly and then give it a little jiggle, and also you can stop reeling and let it sink a bit and then start again. You see it comes up in the corner there, stop and go. Give it a little flick. If you keep your R2 pressed as well, you can wiggle it. And we're not having much luck just at the moment. There's nothing biting. Again, like real fishing, you can fish for ages and not get a bite. It depends on the depth, the time of day, what they're biting on. You know, a lot like real fishing. I mean, sometimes they don't bite at all. Other times you can get loads of them biting every cast, and then sometimes you'll have to wait a bit for some. It's good for teaching you patience. There we go, there's a bass there. Again, that one was just under £1, so you get about 74 for that. You can catch these using the live bait and things like that, but I found using the live bait you didn't catch as many. It was like a hit and a miss. Whereas doing it this way, I found that the only thing that will bite is the bass. Obviously, because I'm using a bass rig. There we go, there's another bass. If you're new to this game, what I would say is don't spend your money too quickly. Try and play with the basic rod and that you get to start with, and and I'm sure you start off with worms as well, and just play around with those. Try and build up your money, because the further on you get, the more expensive it is. The rods can be quite expensive, and you have to buy fishing licenses and the travel to the pond. So don't be in too quick a hurry to go to a different pond, because you'll find that you'll make the same mistake I did and burn through your money really quickly. Hence why I'm fishing for bass, to try and make more money. Although I think competitions use money as well to enter, or the travel to the pond where the competition's at. I'm basically just doing these videos to help other new players, because it is very confusing. There we go, there's the bass. It's a nice size bass. And I'll just fish for one more bass, and then I'm going to end the broadcast. Give it a little wiggle, and I'll let it sink a bit. And I'm bringing the speed down because I just noticed that I'm reeling in a bit too quick. I don't really like reeling in that quick. With using these kind of jigs and the spin rod, I find that behind me here I was bringing in quite a lot of weeds, which is not what we're fishing for. It's also good to watch where the fish, where there's signs of fish. Now I noticed over here at the tip of my rod there was a fish splashed, so we'll give it a try there. And pretty much this is where I've been getting the bass that I've had previously. There we go, there's another bass. This one's quite far out, so it could take a while to bring in. It's just being patient, it's just being taking your time and making sure you don't have your tension too high. And like I say, these bass are a good way to make money. And this is spotted bass that we're fishing for. There's also largemouth bass, but not in this pond, I believe. And we're having the tension not too high, it allows the fish to run as well, which means that while you're reeling in you won't snap your line. I haven't lost any lines by doing it this way. I haven't had any snaps or anything, so, and it also doesn't stress out your tackle. You don't have to repair as much by doing it, whereas if you put more pressure on, you'll end up repairing your rod and your reel and all that very quickly. I'm playing this game on the PS4. I think it's also available for the PC. I don't think it's available for the Xbox yet, although I think they possibly could be working on that. Apparently there's a new update coming out today as well, which offers other countries, I believe. If you go to the Steam website, or you can even go to the Fishing Planet Facebook page and it'll tell you there which update it is. You can also chat to other players in the game. It's an online game, so this one's taking a while to get in. So it's still 60 odd feet away, so it's going to be a while. Well, thanks for everybody that came into the broadcast. I will be doing a more in-depth broadcast of this. I'll show setting up my lines and things like that, and you know, just everything from the very beginning. I'll also be doing a catfish video, like I said, and a few other videos. This is also a good pond for the catfish. This guy's putting up quite a fight here. Hopefully this will be a nice big bass. I'll end the stream when I land this one. He's getting tired now. And there he is. It's not bad. Keep that one. And thanks for everybody that watched.